Did you know that there was a time that Samsung had a competitor that was also based in South Korea? Also, there was a time when they were the #2 highest selling smartphone company in South Korea. Hey guys, hope you're all doing okay. The company that I'm talking about is none other than Pantech. They made high specifications phones and at one point they were a threat to the Samsung's business. It was so impressive that Samsung bought a 10% stake in Pantech's smartphone industry, undercutting Samsung's flagship phones while providing a usable software experience. In many ways, they were ahead of their time. My favorite thing about them is that they didn't cut too many corners to save price. Their whole business strategy was to have a relatively lower profit margin and sell more units to create loyalty. A very promising business model, but you have to know when you're being overambitious and might oversee some of the most important trends in business, especially in the smartphone and tech industry. I actually used to own a Vega 850, which was an amazing phone. It had a 720p AMOLED screen in 2014, back then when the competitors were giving out TFT panels and in best cases IPS panels with low specifications. I wrote in my phone, optimized it, installed a custom ROM on it, and also installed Greenify, and then it was just unstoppable. My two favorite from the company are the Vega Iron and Vega R3. They were present in the United States through some carriers, but they weren't that well known outside of Asia. And right when they were at the top, the decline happened. There were many reasons, but I can deduce some of the main reasons of the decline. Number one is the competition. Back then, Samsung had just started out with this Galaxy S lineup and Note lineup. They launched the Galaxy S3 and then Galaxy S4, but the biggest blow to Pantech's business was the Note line. Samsung took all the spotlight and made headlines, and if that wasn't enough, HTC, Sony Xperia, LG, and other Android manufacturers were providing cutting-edge smartphones with relatively affordable price tags. This happens to a lot of companies, especially within this industry. They couldn't find their value proposition. Like, what are we offering? Are we offering a premium product, a mid-range product, or an affordable product? Second reason was the inability to keep up with the trends. People don't want incremental upgrades unless they're locked in the Apple ecosystem. They want the practicality and wow factor. Aside from some ads here and there, they didn't really have much going on for them in the marketing department. In 2015, an acquisition proceeded and Pantech was no longer owned by its original creators, but even that couldn't save Pantech. They were also falling to the same trap that the most smartphone companies do. After a really long hold, they launched a product out of nowhere, Vega I'm Back IM100, which had flagship specifications of 2016 standards. But that didn't sell too well. Their strategy was to launch a new product to add hype and awareness. In 2021, the company is completely dead and inactive. To sum it all up, the company offered high-end flagships and beautiful designs with relatively lower price tags, but got a little too comfortable, and the lack of bold decision-making and innovation were their downfall in the end. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys later.